Welcome to BIX Malaysia's Bond and Sukuk Market Update. In this video, we'll take a closer look at how Malaysia's bond and Sukuk market performed in the fourth quarter of 2025. Malaysia's bond and Sukuk market ended 2025 on a strong and stable footing. As at the end of December 2025, total outstanding bonds and Sukuk reached RM2.256 trillion. This reflects steady growth supported by consistent investor demand toward the end of the year. Throughout 2025, Malaysia conducted 36 auctions of MGS and GII, raising a total of RM168.5 billion, including private placements. On the monetary policy front, the overnight policy rate remained unchanged at 2.75% following Bank Negara Malaysia's Monetary Policy Committee meeting in November 2025. The rate has been maintained since July 2025, after a reduction from 3%, as inflation stayed manageable and economic growth remained on track. Globally, bond markets recorded mixed movements during the quarter. U.S. Treasury yields were relatively stable, with shorter tenure yields declining slightly, while longer-term yields edged higher. In December 2025, the U.S. Federal Reserve delivered its final rate cut of the year and signaled a more cautious approach to further easing in 2026, a development closely watched by fixed-income investors worldwide. In the domestic market, government bond yields showed mixed performance in the fourth quarter of 2025. Short-term MGS yields declined, while longer tenure yields increased modestly. Similar trends were observed in GII yields across the curve. Foreign investor participation remained supportive, with net inflows exceeding RM3.8 billion by late December, helping to underpin bond prices and overall market stability. Government bond auctions during the quarter recorded an average bid-to-cover ratio of 2.09 times, slightly lower than the previous quarter but still indicating healthy demand. Among the issuances, the reopening of MGII 8/30ths attracted the strongest investor interest. Total new and reopening issuances of MGS and GII amounted to RM32.5 billion in the fourth quarter of 2025, reflecting a slower issuance pace compared to the previous quarter, while outstanding government bonds continued to grow gradually. Foreign investors remained net buyers of Malaysian government bonds throughout the quarter. By December 2025, total foreign holdings of MGS and GII increased to RM277.95 billion, representing a 3.44% quarter-on-quarter growth, underscoring continued international confidence in Malaysia's bond market. In the corporate segment, bond and Sukuk issuances totaled RM76.1 billion during the quarter, slightly lower than in the third quarter of 2025. Non-rated bonds and Sukuk made up the largest share of issuance, followed by A-rated instruments. Credit conditions remained stable and supportive. There were no defaults or downgrades recorded during the quarter. Instead, 3 issuers received rating upgrades, reflecting improving credit profiles and resilient operating conditions. As of December 2025, government issuances continued to dominate Malaysia's bond market, accounting for more than 57% of total outstanding bonds, followed by corporate and quasi-government issuances. Overall, Malaysia's bond and Sukuk market demonstrated resilience and steady growth in the fourth quarter of 2025, supported by stable interest rates, consistent investor demand, and strong credit fundamentals. For more detailed data, charts, and insights, visit the BIX Malaysia website, your centralized platform for bond and Sukuk information.